What's up, guys? So today we're talking about my 2025 travel essentials. I know it's just me in this video, but if you're missing Lacey, it's okay. She's just right there editing a video. So let's be real. There are a ton of travel essentials out there online, and they look good on paper, but when you hit the road with them, they're total gimmicks. And if you're new here, my wife and I, we travel a lot, both domestically, also internationally. And everything I'm sharing in this video are tried and true. These are the real MVPs of my travel kit. I'm headed out of the country in just a few short days, so I thought it was a perfect time to share with you my 2025 travel essentials. Let's get it. Okay, we have several categories we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about tech must-haves, vlog gear, bags and organization, toiletries and hygiene, and miscellaneous must-haves. There's a lot we're gonna cover in this video, so the pace is gonna be a little fast, but everything that I mentioned is gonna be linked below, and most of them are affiliate links, so if you use those links, it really does support this channel. Thank you in advance. So you have to have an external battery when you travel, that is for sure, and this is the Anker MagGo power bank, and just has MagSafe technology, clips on the back of your phone just like that. It also has a really cool kickstand, so you can kind of prop it up to watch your favorite movie on the plane, as well as it has a really cool smart display, so you can actually see what your battery life is and all of that kind of good stuff as well. It's 15 watt and also charges 2 times faster than my previous model. This is a beauty. Next up is the Anker MagGo 3-in-1, and this is fantastic. Now, I absolutely love Apple. I have Apple everything. I'm suckered into the whole ecosystem, and this is awesome because it will charge your phone, it will charge your AirPods, as well as right underneath here, it charges your Apple Watch. Now, I have had ones that kind of fold out and have like 3 different pads for those devices, but sometimes when you're traveling, the nightstand for your bed or whatever is actually so small that those pads that fold out are actually too big, and then what happens is your things don't charge because it gets bumped in the night or whatever. I absolutely love this because it doesn't take up too much real estate, and you can really set this really anywhere. Absolutely love this. Next up is something you've probably seen in a lot of travel essential videos, and that is headphones. Honestly, the AirPod Pros are fantastic. Small profile, put them in the pocket. Noise cancellation is fantastic. If you want to go for a run, if you're in the airport, whatever the case may be, these are absolutely essential. And speaking of headphones, I always recommend bringing over-the-ear ones as well, especially for those long flights. I have the AirPod Max. I absolutely love them. They're great for video editing, and they fit amazing, and the sound quality is fantastic. And again, with having everything Apple, they just connect just like that, and it makes me very, very happy. One thing that I'm really excited about is everything that I'm showing you has USB-C. Okay, I have finally upgraded my kit. No more Lightning, no more USB-A, it's all USB-C. Everything that I own charges with one USB-C cable, and it makes me so happy. It's taken me so long to get there, but we're there, guys. We made it. And another external battery is this big boy. And this one right here is 140 watt. This will charge my MacBook Pro. So if I'm not near an outlet when I'm traveling, which happens quite a bit, it seems like when you're in the airport or whatever, every outlet is being used, and so I can actually still do video editing or whatever. And this gives my laptop a really good charge even while I'm editing. This will also charge everything else, right? Your AirPods, your iPhone, your GoPro, I mean, pretty much everything. And when you're traveling, especially when you have Bluetooth everything, it's nice to travel with this bad boy. You can actually plug this into the in-seat monitor and connect your wireless headphones to the monitor so you can watch all the entertainment when you're flying, which is fantastic. But just a little pro tip, with your iPad, with your iPhone, or your computer, whatever you bring, make sure you still download like your movies from Netflix or Disney Plus or YouTube videos, whatever, because I can't tell you how many times I have traveled internationally and my seat doesn't work. Everyone else's seats work, but for some reason mine doesn't. There was a time when all the seats didn't work as well. And so just be prepared, have your own entertainment just in case. But this is awesome, so you don't have to use their horrible headphones if you have Bluetooth everything. And just a side note for my AirPod Maxes, they do actually have a cord Apple makes where it's USB-C, and then has a 3.5, has an aux cord at the end, so you can actually plug in your in-seat or your computer, whatever. Now you have to have music when you're on the go, if it's the hotel room or if it's at a park, and I have this JBL Go. Love this bad boy. It packs a punch, has good low end. Now it's not the loudest speaker in the world, but for this size, it's Perfect. Now the next two items I'm going to talk about, you're going to be like, why in the world are these in the tech must-haves? Well, I'll tell you. First off is this passport holder. Now I've had the same passport holder for years and there's really no reason to upgrade, but now there is, because this actually has Find My built in. So I know exactly where my passport is. And if for some reason, knock on wood, I leave it behind or something like that, I can locate exactly where it's at. If for some reason it falls in the depths of my bag, which it shouldn't because I have a special pocket for it, but if it does, I can make a noise and all of that. But the best part is if I walk away from this passport, it will notify my phone and say, hey, you left your passport behind. And I absolutely love that. Sometimes I want to leave it behind, but other times I do not. And just the fact that it notifies me. It also has a pocket for money as well as your cards. And it's really cool because this little ring right here, you just put it right on your wireless charger and it charges, but it has a charge for 6 months. So you just put it on the charger before your vacation. It charges in like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and you're good for 6 months. But I'm really excited about this product. Again, everything I talked about is linked below if you want more information, if you want to see the reviews, if you want to see more of the details, because again, I'm just going through these pretty fast because there's a lot to cover. And next up is sunglasses. Again, it's because they are the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses. These ones are cool because they are the transition ones, so I can actually wear them like inside the airport without having like actual like sunglasses on. But then when I go out in the sun, they'll transition right. And it's great because I can actually do some like social media kind of stuff if I want to film something, if I want to take a picture. But also what's really cool is you can actually look at something and say, hey, Meta, what is this? And it'll actually take a picture and explain what that is. It's pretty cool when you're traveling. I would say, like, I'm still kind of testing this out. I just thought I would bring it up on here because I do enjoy it. It's definitely not an essential, okay? I know I'm saying this is my 2025 essentials. This is definitely not an essential, but it is pretty fun. But I'm just letting you know you do not need this for travel at all. This is not an essential. I know I say this is our 2025 essential video, but I did want to bring it up because it is kind of fun. Also, guys, is AirTags. Get some AirTags, throw them in your backpack, throw them in your day pack, throw them in anything that you don't want to get lost because it will notify you when you leave it behind. And I've used this so many times. Okay, moving on to some vlog gear or camera gear. First off is an iPhone case. Now I use my iPhone quite a bit for vlogging, mainly for like time lapses or some B-roll, or you know, it's just a camera that I always have on me. So if I need to take a shot of something, I have it, or for thumbnail pictures or whatever. But what I absolutely love about this case is yes, it protects the phone. That's amazing. But also it has this little ring that comes down and you can kind of use it to hold your phone like a little pop socket kind of thing, but you can use it as a tripod, okay, or a stand to watch a movie for sure. But I prop this up and I use this all the time if I'm filming myself, landscape or portrait, if I need to film like a time lapse or whatever the case may be. It's amazing because it's always on. I used to have a like little tripod stand that I can actually attach right on my phone, but what would be happening is I would forget the tripod when I would go out and about. And so this is great because it's always attached to the phone. And we have a couple cameras that we use, but the camera that I absolutely love and I recommend for travel because it is so small is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm actually using it to film on today. And if you get the creator bundle, it comes with this wireless microphone right here. I absolutely love this camera. It shoots really good quality for what we do. And it's just a great vlogging camera. And we have a couple of different kind of lenses for it. Right now I have a wide lens on, so that way you can kind of see more of our studio. No complaints, honestly. And I absolutely love this camera for just telling a story, vlogging, running and gunning. But if you want to document your travels, I would recommend this. It also has a built-in gimbal. That way your content is just nice and buttery smooth. It's fantastic. Another camera in our kit is the Insta360 Go GS. And this little guy is like our action camera. It's fantastic. It's so small. There's a bunch of like accessories it comes with, and it kind of like can magnetize right to like this little like necklace it gives you, so you can actually get some POV shots. You can stick it on all kinds of different things. I put it in the washer before for just like an opening scene of a vlog. You can get very creative with the kind of shots you can get with this, but it is awesome because of how small profile it is. I can go on and on about vlog gear, but I'm just trying to share some essential stuff, things that I know for sure are always going to be in our kit. So next up is bags and organization. I feel like I'm never content with bags or organization. I'm always trying new things and finding new bags that I really enjoy. But guys, I have found a bag that I have been loving for a long time. and it's the Nomadic Peter McKinnon bag, and it's the everyday bag. Now I just upgraded to the bigger size bag for just like longer travels. What I love about this bag is, yes, it keeps all of our vlogging gear safe and sound, as well as all of our carry-on stuff, but also it has an opening so you can put like some clothes. So for example, if you're in the airport for a couple days, you can have a change of clothes in your bag, enough room for all of it. It's amazing. You can fit your iPad in there, you can fit your MacBook Pro in there. It has amazing back support, especially if you're carrying a lot of gear. It doesn't feel like it's a lot of gear because of how the straps are. The straps are thick and comfortable. I can go on and on about this bag, but again, I'll link it below so you can do your own research. I also recommend bringing like a collapsible stuff pack, like maybe a drawstring bag or a light backpack for like little day hikes or whatever. There's a really good one by Osprey, and it just actually stuffs in this small little teeny pouch, takes up hardly any room. But because I'm so deep in the nomadic universe, I actually have the camera travel pack by Nomadic McKinnon, and it's amazing because down below it has a spot where I can put like my drone, I can put some camera gear, and it's really nice hard shell, so it keeps everything safe. But then it opens up into a backpack. It's fantastic, and it fits perfectly in the Nomadic backpack, so that way I can leave the big bag at the hotel and grab the small bag and go on the hike. Absolutely love it. Next up is packing cubes. I don't go anywhere without packing cubes. Now I actually keep a small packing cube in my Nomadic bag for like travel day. I have an extra shirt in there, some boxers, beanie, a bandana. Sometimes I love traveling with a bandana because you can use it for so many different things. If you go on a hike, you can use it to like, you know, for like a sleep mask, whatever the case may be. But I have all of that in there, as well as a small toiletry bag as well that I keep so I can like brush my teeth, have some deodorant, all that stuff while I'm traveling. So this guy right here is what actually goes in my carry-on bag, but this is by Peak Design. It's really nice because it's a compression bag, but it also has 2 zippers, so you have like a spot where you can put like my socks or underwear, that kind of stuff. And then I also have another zipper where I can put like my shirt, and I have like a hat in here as well, like a nice little travel hat. And again, it just goes right in my Nomadic bag. It's perfect. This is the small version. They also have a medium version. They have a shoe pouch as well. These ones are a little bit pricey because they are by Peak Design. They are a great brand and the quality is fantastic. But the other packing cubes I recommend are by Bag Smart, and these ones are tried and true. I still use them for my check-in bag, and they are also compression cubes as well, and so you can fit all your, I honestly cannot believe how much stuff I can pack and fit in my suitcase with these cubes, but it keeps everything organized, which when you're on the go traveling, especially if you're going internationally and maybe you're going from place to place to place to place, you want to make sure you are very organized because you don't want to spend a lot of time having to repack. And speaking of my little toiletry bag for my carry-on, really fast, I actually keep my allergy medicine in here. I keep some vitamin C packs for immunity support. I keep a little Tide to Go pen in there. Also some lotion and a stick of deodorant. I also keep some Fisherman's in there in case I get a sore throat for whatever reason. Also some little Pepto-Bismol, little pack of that just in case my stomach starts doing some crazy stuff. I also recommend bringing an in-seat pouch, and you stuff this with all the things that you need for your flight. That way you're not having to like go down and try to get your backpack underneath the seat or having to grab your backpack overhead. Basically, it's like a tech organizer, but it's everything that I need for the flight. So my AirPods, charging cords, my external battery in there. I have mints and gum and all those different things, everything that I need for the flight. This is by Nomadic as well, but there's also another one that I recommend that I'll link below. But it is nice because it has this opening right here where it has a couple zippers. Then you can put like your AirPods in here and some mints or hand sanitizer or whatever, and these little like straps right there. And then it has this deeper space down here to put kind of the bigger items. Pretty nice. Next up, especially if it's international, I always bring a sling bag. It keeps all my valuables close to me. This is by Tom Talk, and I absolutely love this bag. It's tried and true. I've used it everywhere, but I can keep everything that I need. My hand sanitizer, my external batteries, mints, passport, cash, everything right inside here. And the best part is, guys, it's extremely comfy. And the last bag that I recommend bringing for travel is a toiletry bag. I absolutely love the one that I have. It can hang, which is nice, but they have clear pouches that you can actually remove. It's amazing. I've used this everywhere, and you'll absolutely love it. It is by Side by Side. They do a great job. Next up is Toiletries and also Hygiene. This is an airless pump bottle, which is amazing. You just pump it, has a little vacuum kind of situation, and it pumps everything out. So you can put your lotion in there. I have like all my face routine kind of stuff. And if you know me, you guys know that I love little travel size things, but it can get expensive for all the things that you need. So this is really nice. If you already have the product, might as well use it. Just fill it up and you're good to go. So this next one is definitely not for everybody, but this is a 4-in-1 soap bar. Okay, it does your beard, it does your hair, it does your body, it does everything. And so I don't need to bring body wash, I don't need to bring shampoo and conditioner or beard product, whatever. I can do it all right here in this one bar. Again, some people are not gonna like that, but I'm all about it. And I also have this bar soap case, and it's by Matador. It is perfect. Put the bar soap in here, even if it's wet, and it kind of folds up just like this, keeps all your other toiletries safe and sound. It's perfect. Now, a lot of these things that I mentioned do go with me on the plane. There are some things that don't, okay, like my toiletry bag and some other things, but I do keep a small toiletry bag with me, especially if it's like a 2-day travel. And one of the things I take with me is toothbrush. And this is the Philips One rechargeable toothbrush. It kind of vibrates when you're using it as well. And it's rechargeable and it's USB-C, guys. It's amazing. And I feel like my teeth are always very clean using this. I think it's better than just one of those little travel brushes, just because it has that slight vibration on there too. But we have been using these toothbrushes. I have the black one, Lacey has a pink one. And by the way, if you want to know what Lacey uses for her toiletry bag, I'll link her video below because she shares her toiletry bag, but also all the contents in it as well. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like whenever I travel, I'm always looking for nail clippers. So I finally got a really cool small profile, foldable. It's really flat, so I don't have to worry about my nails being super long. And by the way, I'm looking at my nails right now and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to cut them. So seriously, I feel like I'm always having to cut my nails. I don't know why, they just grow so dang fast. And I gotta make sure I trim my beard so I don't look crazy when I'm traveling, and I recommend the Philips One Blade. This guy is fantastic. It's rechargeable. It doesn't do USB-C, unfortunately. It has a small little charger, still small profile, but actually I'm wondering if they have a USB-C one, because that'd be amazing. So I guess I lied, not everything I have is USB-C. Dang it. And if you guys have been following us for very long, you absolutely know that I love dude wipes, and I put a bunch of these in my carry-on bag as well as a bunch of them in my toiletry bag, because you know what, when you're traveling, sometimes the toilet paper you're using is absolutely terrible, okay, especially on the airplane. And so sometimes you just need a little help, you know what I mean? Well guys, we have made it to our last category, the miscellaneous category. I think it's our biggest category. If you guys have liked this video so far, and if you have not subscribed, consider doing that. Ring the bell, be notified, because we do travel videos like this. We also do lifestyle vlogs, we also do travel vlogs, all of that kind of stuff, so make sure you follow along. First off is a universal travel adapter. Now I've been using the same one for years. Guys, I finally upgraded. The main reason is it has multiple USB-C ports. It has 3 of them. It also has a USB-A port. But I like this because you can actually just slide and use what you need for your adapter. So you have like a EU, UK, and then a USA as well. And this one's by Epica. It is fantastic. My other travel adapter had a bunch of different adapters depending on where I was going. And this is all built in, okay? So you just use this little slider, you can slide it, and you have your EU right here. And you can slide it right back, and you have your UK right there. So it's amazing. But again, 3 USB-C ports. Oh my gosh, I can charge all my things. I can charge like my computer right here. It's a 75-watt international plug, fantastic. You can put your regular outlet right here, 3 USB-Cs here, USB-A there. Absolutely love this. I also have Mentos right here, and these are Mentos Clean Breath. It's like a credit card size. It's super small to travel with. I bring a notebook with me to write down different ideas or whatever comes to my mind. If there's something that inspires me or whatever the case may be, I love having a small little notebook just to jot it down. I also bring travel laundry detergent sheets. These are really cool because they're just like literally like little like bounce sheets almost, and you just put them like in a sink or whatever, depending on how many clothes you have or how soiled your clothes are. Just put a couple sheets in, it turns into laundry soap, and you can wash your clothes, and it's great because you just put a couple of these in a Ziploc bag and you're good to go. Next up is a portable handheld fan. Guys, this little guy packs a punch. It could be like a blow dryer. I'm not even lying. Like your hair will be flying. I did this to Lacey the other day and her hair was like flying back. It has like 6 different speeds. It's rechargeable, USB-C. But honestly, there are some times when you get on the plane and for whatever reason, we're not going anywhere and they got to shut off the plane. That means that the AC is not running and it gets hot. And so I will just get this thing going and cool down. Also, sometimes when we're traveling, there's no AC, and I just put this by my nightstand and just get a nice little breeze. And also, it kind of provides a little white noise as well, which is great. But yeah, you're gonna love this. Lacey just left the studio, so you're stuck with me. But this little guy is really cool right here. It's a carabiner, but it also has this little hook. And I actually keep this on my sling bag. And so when we're like at a restaurant or whatever, I'll take my sling bag off and I can actually just kind of connect it right on the table and just kind of hangs like that. And I don't know, it's the little things, guys. It's the little things. Okay, guys, a neck pillow. There are so many neck pillows out there. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Do I use a neck pillow all the time? No, I don't. But I have used this one several times, and it's a really good one. It's really comfortable. It's a smaller profile, which is nice in the bag. It's like microfiber technology, and it does the job really well. And it's cool because you can actually Velcro this on the seat, so it can kind of hold you there. That way you're not bobbing like this. But yeah, it does a pretty good job. But again, I am not like fond of neck pillows, to be honest. But when you are traveling like a 10-hour flight or something, it is nice to have. This right here, guys, beautiful. Pinch with 2 fingers, pops open, your vitamins, your meds, whatever. I usually keep my like Excedrin, ibuprofen all inside here. They're called Go Tubs, super secure, easy just to throw in your bag, put in your carry-on, but then if you're going for a hike or something, you can throw it in your day bag and it's perfect. Okay, a water bottle. This water bottle is by far my favorite water bottle I have ever had. It is the Owala Free Sip. You can chug it if you're dead thirsty, or you can just sip it like so. It's great. It has an amazing technology where it has a straw built in. Before this, I've had water bottles where it's either like the straw or you can chug. And I'm like, this is amazing that someone finally came out with a chug and a sip. It's perfect, because sometimes I don't want to sip. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to chug it. So this is great. Next up is a travel pill organizer. This guy right here is super cheap on Amazon, and I just put a bunch of pills in here that I take during the day, throw it in my day bag in case I forget to take it in the morning. I have it for on the go. You can also put like your ibuprofen in here, whatever the case may be. Just it's a pill organizer. Nothing special, but it works. Next up is hand sanitizer. I have this like spray tube for no reason. It's by Nomadic. It's overpriced. It's dumb. You don't need it. But I do recommend bringing some kind of hand sanitizer when you're traveling. Okay, as far as wallets go, I have tried using all kinds of wallets when I'm traveling, and I've used like the wallet that I use, you know, just at home. But for some reason, I just use my wallet differently, especially when I'm going internationally. And so I have this little stuff pouch. You can use this as a belt clip, or you can put money in here too, but I prefer just putting all the money in this zipper. And I put my cards in here as well as some cash in here in this little zipper pouch, and I put this right in my sling bag or my backpack for the day. Next up is I have a whole health kit. I'm gonna link below what I have in my health kit. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but everything from immunity support and things that actually work for me if I do get sick. And so I'll link all those as well. Okay, a couple things that honestly, they're probably not essentials for most people, but for me, I find myself bringing every single time I go travel, and that is a deck of cards. There have been so many times we have played card games in the airport, and guys, this is kind of dumb, but again, I bring it everywhere, and that is a small little football. We use this everywhere, honestly, like at the airport sometimes. Now, we don't just like throw it, you know, sometimes we'll just kind of toss it in a circle or something like that. Just something to do. I just love having a mini football, but when we're at like a hotel or we're at a park, it's just nice to have something, I don't know, to throw. I know it's crazy. I know it is. You're like, really, Justin? This is in your 2025 essentials? It really is, because I always bring it. Now, I flatten this guy, so it's really small profile because I do carry this. I carry this on with me, and I have a small little pump that I pump it up when we use it, and we do use it. It's funny, I know, but It's fantastic, and it makes me happy. Okay, guys, there's one more thing I'm going to talk about, but before that, this is pretty much our 2025 travel essentials. Now, there are a lot of other things that we do bring for traveling, but this is like those things that we go to. It's tried and true. We've used them a ton. We absolutely love them, and they work, okay? There's so many things, again, that it looks really good on paper. You scroll through Amazon and you see all these really cool travel gadgets and whatever. We've probably used a lot of them, and there's a reason why we don't talk about them. These are just some basic stuff that work really good. Some of them are very expensive, but they last forever and they have great warranties. Other things are pretty cheap, but they work very good. So now the last thing we're going to talk about is Ziploc bags. You're like, really, Justin? Yes. Honestly, guys, you don't need packing cubes. You can use Ziploc bags. You don't need a tech organizer. You can use Ziploc bags. You don't need like a pill organizer. You can get a small Ziploc bag. You can use Ziploc bags for literally everything. So if you want to go super cheap, you can do that. But I still always bring Ziploc bags, several of them. I bring the sandwich size, the gallon, the quart, and I also bring these little small ones. I actually put the pills that I need to take a day, like all my vitamins, but I actually put, like, I just make little day bags for my pills in little Ziploc bags, and I put them in a big gallon size, and I just take one of those and put it in my sling bag, and then after I have my breakfast or whatever, then I swallow my pills and I'm good to go. So you don't really need to have some of these things, some of these organizational bags, whatever. You can just get a bunch of Ziploc bags and be fine. But there are so many reasons to have Ziploc bags, because you can put dirty laundry in there. You can put your shoes in there if you don't want them to get messy with all your other clothes. If you open up something and you didn't finish, like, you know, some kind of snack or whatever, you put the rest of them in there. Well, guys, that is going to do it for my 2025 travel essential video. And just so you know, guys, everything in this kit has a purpose. There have been times where we've brought things and we're like, why did we bring this? We don't even use it. This is trash. This is a complete gimmick. Everything you see here, I use, and it has a purpose, and I think you're going to love it, and it's going to help enhance your travel. I know sometimes the prep for travel can be really stressful because you're like, man, what do I need? So hopefully this video was inspiring. Hopefully it was helpful, and hopefully it gives you the confidence to travel. And like I said before, most of the links are affiliate links. If you use those links, it really does help our channel. We'll put them in the description below, as well as a pinned comment. If you thought this video was helpful, please like it, so that way it shows other travelers this video to help them as well. And again, if you have not subscribed, do that as well. We really appreciate it. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.